In this part 4 video of making the folding hollow arch backdrop, I show exactly how I install the folding bracket to make this backdrop collapsible. You will want to take the folding bracket that I shared in the last video, and you will want to apply it to the top end of the area where you will join them back together. And in this case, this is at the 4-foot mark. I like to use a scrap board to make sure everything is flush. And you will want to make sure that the hinges that you are using are 2.5 inch and that they're flush with the edge of the board. You will also notice in the video that I'm using my body to apply pressure. And when you are installing this, make sure that you are on a flat surface. I would recommend installing the bottom section first and then work on the top section. Besides making the folding bracket butt up to each other flush, you will also need to make sure that the backdrop is also as tight as possible so that you don't end up with a gap in the front. If you are curious, I am using 1 1/4 inch wood screws to attach everything together. And once you're finished with the first side, you'll then move on to the second side and repeat the exact same process. You'll want to make sure that both tops are flush with each other. Again, using a spare piece of wood to just make sure it's flush. Once you've attached the two bottom sections, you'll then want to work on everything getting lined up and attach the top section. And like I mentioned before, I was using my body weight to be able to apply pressure to get everything as tight as possible. Once you've finished installing both of the folding brackets, you'll then want to work on the bottom. And this is to prevent the sliding bracket from sliding out of the track. For that, it's 1 inch by 12 inches. And I am attaching it with the 1 1/4 inch wood screws. Last item you need to install is the top limit. This is just 1 inch by 3 inch piece of wood. And once you finish with that, your backdrop is now collapsible. Make sure to put all your questions in the comments and watch for the next part on how I build the legs for this backdrop.